What's up, guys? Today we are playing Epic 7, and we are going to be talking about a community question that I see a lot. People ask me, I see it on Reddit, and it's how to change your hero backgrounds. So we're going to go in and we're going to do a quick video on how to change your background to make the most out of your Epic 7 experience. Let's get started. To talk about backgrounds, first we must talk about how to get the backgrounds. Now, for the majority of players out there, you've done quite a lot of the story, you followed your heroes through the anime, and Smilegate has done a great job of progressing all of these heroes and all these storylines. Now, what you'll see when you go into the journal under story are these little red dots. And for some of you that have never collected them, you're going to see that these dots, there's going to be a ton of dots, right? You're going to get like 20, 30 backgrounds. So after you complete a story, so a lot of them do have backgrounds, and you come in here and you just click receive background pack. Now this background will be available for you so that you are going to be able to apply it on your heroes. The next thing is that we have a ton of seasonal events. Right now we have Blood and Roses. This one is actually really cool, but they have events for things like Christmas, for different kinds of holidays that come through the year. And if you click on your main rewards, you'll see backgrounds here as well. So this is going to be the major focus of receiving backgrounds through doing the story and also through doing the seasonal adventures. So now that we've gone over like where to get them, let's go into how to apply them. Hero backgrounds are just a fun thing to do. It makes it, really good when you're playing on a seasonal adventure and you want it to really feel like it's that season. I have right here the Christmas background, and it's super fun. Now, if we go down, we can see that this background applies to everyone, all of our favorite heroes. Some of them take up a little bit more room, some of them not so much, and so you get to see the background a little bit more than others. Let's go ahead and we'll look at A Ravi because her skin just came out and I'm really loving it right now. So this is a much needed upgrade from the original A Ravi. Now Smilegate, what they did is they hid a lot of the buttons to make the stats show all the time. So you go down here where it says standard and details, and we're just going to click on details. Clicking the little eyeball button makes our gear appear and disappear. We can change the skin from this page. Again, the A Ravi skin, best skin they ever came out with. It looks amazing. Really like it. But let's go into how to change her voice, her appearance, all of these things. This is just for fun. Wow, that was crazy girlfriend right there. Uh, Some of these are a little bit better than others. I typically just leave on the regular one. You can look at her voice commands, in case you wanted to hear a different kind of
Whether I'm
voice.
portrayed in human myth as a benevolent goddess or a cruel tyrant, I find it ridiculous that mortals think themselves qualified to judge me at all.
That was hot. Okay, so you can preview the voices from there. Now, another thing we can do is we can preview the different types of backgrounds. And what we do here is you just want to pinch and you can move it in and out. We can scroll up and down. Now, this background page is just going to be basically for a preview. You should get some of these backgrounds from doing the story, and so there are a ton. As you get further down the list, we'll start to see some arena backgrounds. We'll start to see some RTA backgrounds. We also see, like we said before, backgrounds for the summer event and for different kinds of events that we have. Now, one background that is really popular is from episode 2. I see this one a lot. And it is right up here somewhere, right here. So this is an amazing background. People really like this one. Um, and so you can preview all the backgrounds here. Now, this doesn't actually apply the background to your heroes. To do that, we're going to go ahead and click on the little picture, and we are going to apply a background. So let's go ahead. We'll do this one. Very nice. Now, what this does is applies the background to every one of your heroes. So as you're going through, pick the one that you want. You can change it anytime. It's totally free, as long as you have that background. So this will give you some motivation, I guess, to do some of the content that you might not otherwise do. Something like this background comes from Arena, and so you're able to use this one, if you had done that season. So make sure that you're going in, make sure that you're doing all the content so that you get amazing things like this. Now, one thing they also did is they added a favor button. So this is different than the rep button. The rep button has a crown. This will be the hero people see on your little icon when you're in chat and when they see your hero, right? But they added something called a favorite button. And what this does is it puts the hero to the top. I have mine developed by CP. And so we're doing, a regular filter for who has the highest combat point. Hitting the little favorite button puts them to the top so that you can find them. This will be really great for people like, let's say you're doing RTA and you have a set draft that you really want to use. I really want to use the Hawk. He's my opener. Boom, put him right to the top. Then you don't have to search through all of your heroes to try and find him. Really great. Put all your top 10 there, and then you're able to do it. Now, me, because I'm old school, I like to search for things. I typically don't use the favorite button, but it is very useful for you finding your heroes. Now, I don't really like this background, so let's go ahead and we're going to change it to something else. What are we going to change it to? Christmas is coming up. We're going to go with Christmas. Merry Christmas. There we go. So I hope that this video answered your questions on how to change your background, where to get them, and how to make the most out of your game. Until next time, happy hunting.